Hello, welcome to this game we just played.
I'm JKyle.
I'm Kent. I'm just gonna go by Kent from now on.
Sounds good. And man, our guys
And,
don't even have any interesting banners. Maybe these are new players. I shouldn't hold that against them. Players.
well, yeah, like one was brand spanking new, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You can be brand spanking new. We won't hold that
We don't
against you.
judge. Oh, he misrallied a worker.
Oh
Where's he
no!
going?
Look at that.
Okay, so let's introduce our players. We have down here in the bottom right-ish corner, we have Reload,
Yep.
and the light blue Protoss is Van Boxemir.
Ben
Van
Boxmeer.
Boxmeer. That's
Ben Boxmeer.
And then the wonderful top center Zerg player is Darkside, aka Kyle, JKyle.
That's me. I'm JKyle.
And this is me! I'm a Protoss player. The red Protoss
Hooray.
player.
Yep.
Anyway, while we're getting set up here, why don't we tell people our background in Starcraft? 'Cause I think that'd be kind of interesting. Let's start with you, Kyle.
Yeah, I've played StarCraft since StarCraft 1. However, I say that to sound cool, but in reality, in StarCraft 1 I was probably like 12, so I didn't really play StarCraft 1. I did a lot of arcade and the missions with cheat codes on. So I've obviously started doing it more seriously when StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty came out. And I'm bad at RTS games, but they're so much fun. My heart rate simply cannot handle. And this guy's starting off with 2 gateways right off the bat. Doesn't even... Well, he's got a Terran buddy. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say this. If this Protoss player had placed even one of his gateways, if not 2 of them, at this wall, that would have helped them when I brought my Banelings in, because I took down the supply depots like there was nothing.
Oh yeah, and that's what Banelings are great for, is the supply depots. They take, like, with the Protoss buildings, they have the shield on them, and just makes them a lot harder to kill with the Banelings, so, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that would have helped a
anyway,
lot.
My name is Kent, and my background in StarCraft is I also started playing during StarCraft 1, but I was the same as Kyle. I just played through the campaigns, and I thought it was a really cool story. My brother-in-law actually got me into it. Got one on gas here. I don't know what he's doing with it. But then, yeah, I picked up Wings of Liberty, and then I grabbed the... went through that story as well. And I didn't really actually start playing seriously until Heart of the Swarm came out. And I love watching pro games, and pro games are fun. And I am bad and had a probe that wasn't doing anything for a while.
Well, not as bad as this guy that he's sitting on a whole bunch of minerals and not using them for anything. And he's got all this gas, but he's not... He doesn't even have a reactor, not a reactor, the tech lab. This Terran player is kind of wasting a lot of his resources. This Protoss player, however, he's keeping his minerals low, but to have 3 workers on gas and not be producing any stalkers, kind of wondering what's going on there. He's got enough for like 5 stalkers almost, and he's not making any of them.
It was just
letting it
because
sit there.
his cyber core just finished. Like, it was a late cyber core.
Oh, okay, I see. I'll give you that one. See, now here you go. He
And
spends
he's
all...
working a
No,
couple of
first thing he
sentries
gets
as well.
is sentry. Okay,
Which
so let me say something.
Sentries are very smart, but go ahead with your thing.
Well, okay, never mind. I was going to say that Sentry was a bad idea against Protoss Zerg, but the force field is why he did it. So, and here comes this stinking mothership core that ruined my entrance. I mean, we probably could have won the game here if it wasn't that mothership core. So that was a great move on his part. He saw my Zerglings killing his zealot, so he knew exactly where to go. So here he is. Well, is he going to see him? No, he's going to go past those guys. And one of my Baneling nest just finished, so we're working on that. I lost a Overlord over here, so now I'm supply blocked. And where did that mothership core even... Oh, I think I...
tower.
Oh, yeah, right on the site. Okay, well...
Here come your Zerglings.
Yeah,
so
if I had stayed a little further away from the site tower, I think it would have been alright.
Yeah.
So
Our strategy for this one, going into it, was to have Kyle get all these, do a banding bust, and then have me back him up with a bunch of stalkers and zealots, which I'm producing right now.
yeah, he's actually got a decent sizable army. So one thing that could have been better is perhaps rallying them near to the entrance of the base. I don't think it would have made a whole lot of difference considering he had the core and the first. I think that was kind of dumb, alerting them to the presence, but
Yeah.
I could have done that. But see, now he's sitting in the mothership core, so I probably should have just left it alone. And I've only got 4 banelings going, so
Yeah.
I have so many Zerglings, and I probably lost a ton of them to this stupid mothership core. See how many
Well,
kills
you can
this
see how
thing
many
gets.
kills he gets. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's
far,
he's
he
like
hasn't had
attacking
any.
separate ones each time,
Well,
so
he's probably just
it's just like
moving.
lowering the health of them. Still no kills though. Now that I look at it, he didn't actually kill any. He did not actually kill any of my Zerglings. That is really funny.
Just got them down to the yellow.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Which was definitely helpful, but
these are my stalkers coming
and that's the
up
other thing
here.
is I didn't set my banelings to do the right thing. So there we go. Ready
There's
to
the
get the
baneling
force
bust.
field in. So yep, there's that.
see,
So I gotta bring these guys back out.
That's why sentries are a smart call early game, just because
Yes.
you can block off your ramp and
Yep.
be safe, be able to build up an army behind it.
So here, I'm going to just go ahead and pop all these into banelings. And don't forget to set the... If you're planning on doing a bust, set the auto-explode on buildings. That is a really important thing to do. This game, I think I did a really good job of keeping up with my inject larva. I think that was a good idea. So
Yeah,
here, we got a whole bunch of baneling
That's where I always
stalkers.
fall behind on the micro side whenever I play Zerg, is the inject larva. I'm just like, oh, I gotta go inject all this larva and do this
Yeah.
and that, and then I just end up losing because I
Yep.
don't have enough army value.
So
And
here
I'm
we
sending
go.
in a zealot first, so we can have vision and you can take some damage,
Yep.
and we take
So
down
we're gonna...
all of his stuff.
Yeah, we take down 2 supply depots and a barracks. I think that was... And way open up that wall, so it was a really good... He didn't have anyone in that
Something
bunker.
that
He
I
made a
could've-
bunker and didn't put anything in there.
And something that I could have done probably a little bit differently was, instead of focusing on those depots, I could have come up the ramp and seen what this guy was bringing.
Yeah, hit up his army.
Yeah.
Oh, that zealot.
These
One shot
zealots
away.
kill my
Oh, yeah.
stalkers so bad.
Yeah, they do.
Meanwhile, I have
Oh, man.
there's a bunch of Zerglings on their way down.
Yeah, I took a little long with that, but then again, I did pour a lot of resources into the... Oh, and your mothership core joins the fight, too. That's awesome.
Yep, and I immediately lose it. I think to a
Yeah,
cannon
well, not
later.
immediately. It actually got... Well, it didn't get any kills, but it helped with... Oh, wait, then the siege
It
tank.
got an assist, yeah. Well, the siege tank doesn't kill my mothership core. Like, I killed the siege tank.
I wish we had
he
noticed that
pops up
Dark
a
Shrine a
bunch of
little
cannons.
sooner, though.
Oh, yeah,
Rather,
that,
I wish
that Dark
I had
Shrine-
noticed the Dark Shrine a little bit sooner.
that Dark Shrine
Because
works out.
immediately...
Oh, no.
No, he doesn't even start
I
any
focused it down.
DTs yet.
This wasn't the game with DTs. We had a game earlier with DTs.
No, he had DTs this game. Remember,
did
he
he?
snuck in with like 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I had to hurry for the
Yep, and he's making one right now. We should have gone for that. Oh, we definitely should have gone for that. But I did take out like his entire mineral line, so... And we were prepared for the DT, so it wasn't like a terrible thing. Yeah, I literally killed all of his workers. If he didn't have this expansion right here, he probably would have rage quit there.
Yeah,
But yeah, he shows up. He's got a Dark Templar that's going to town. No, in the cannon.
Here
The
comes the rest
cannon.
of my stalkers.
Yep.
Taking out
Did we
this
get it
Dark
down?
Shrine.
Did we get it down?
I
Oh,
sh-
yeah,
there
we
we
got it
go.
down, but not before he gets 1 DT up. Who is going
This
to
one
just
wrecks all of my stalkers.
wreck your stalkers. Oh no, he got 2 up actually, which killed my lings.
It's at
So,
this point where I am in panic mode.
so at that point, so let's do a quick units lost real quick.
Game paused.
Let's look
Okay.
at units lost. So far, you have lost actually really close to him, 4,100 gold worth of units. He's behind you at 4,300.
hmm
Terran player hasn't really made a whole lot, so he hasn't lost a whole lot, but I'm not like super impressed with this Terran player, even though he hasn't lost. Although he has
I think
expanded
the
here,
player
but
was the brand new one.
yeah, for sure.
A massive hint to all of you new Protoss players. This building right here is called a Cybernetics Core. It can upgrade a very important thing called warp gates. and that is what I have up here. Makes it so that you can warp in units instantly, almost. It's a
Now the
very
Protoss
important
player
upgrade.
is set back hugely because he's got. Well, I mean, now he's got a bunch down there. He's got 10, and
Oh,
he's got
here come the
11
DTs into the
workers.
base.
Oh, here they come.
They're coming to wreck my mineral line, and then this completely decimates my mineral line.
Yep.
And I have a robo up with
Now, Kent, I don't feel bad for you on this one because you saw the Dark Shrine, you saw your units die, and you didn't put a cannon on your mineral line.
Well,
so,
I didn't have a forge, which was also my bad, but
yeah, no. You see that Dark Shrine, the first thing you put down is a forge. So, but here comes my overseer. Luckily, I had layer. So.
Well, I also have my my observers.
Yeah.
Are out doing work. But you had that micro. We got a couple that escaped.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to them. I set my overseer to follow. So I'd wager that they just followed him into the base and the overseer died. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll keep an eye on them. See if we can find them again.
So now you get a really late expansion. That's definitely not helping you this game to lose that much in army value and then.
But I'm glad that I actually had that expansion because, as you can see, all my minerals are running out, and I just wanted to repopulate to get like 10 workers on this line, and then just go balls to the walls on my expansion.
Yeah.
Which I did, and it takes me some time to recover from that DT harass.
Now at this point, the blue player or light blue is starting to recover. He's getting some gas because obviously he's going to go some higher tech. Oh yeah, that's right. He went those birdie, explodey, bally flying thingies. Tempest. Those are the ones.
That's very very descriptive.
You know exactly what I meant.
No, I didn't actually. But anyway.
Well. Anyway,
he has an unpowered Templar or Twilight Council here that he could be using for blink or charge or.
Well, I mean, if you look at his minerals, he's doing the same thing you are and just popping out those workers. He's not doing really anything. He's making a little bit of army, but by now I've almost got my Nidus network, and I'm about to ruin his day. I'm about to ruin Purple Player's day, actually. Which, looking at it, like.
In your main or in
Purple player didn't even upgrade his command center. I feel bad now. Look, he doesn't even have an orbital command.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I should have noticed somewhere else. But well, the problem is the one good thing that the Terran player did is he built the sensor tower. So. I couldn't have snuck in that way. That would have been very difficult. Because, I mean, there was a pretty decent spot I could have gone, but he would have noticed a little too soon.
He has a couple of these Widow Mines here on the ramp, which is also very smart.
Oh, my gosh. I hate these things. So evil.
Yeah. And then, but Kyle, my one redeeming quality from all of this, I will say, was after this, I got 2 more expands. I think I got 3 more expands after this relatively quickly.
Yeah. No, you did. So here I'm loading up my Nidus network with a whole bunch of... In retrospect, I shouldn't have done the Zerglings first, but bam, Nidus is going down. Now, does he respond? No, it looks like he's sending out his DTs, actually.
He might not know about this.
No, it's funny.
He can't see it.
So that's what happened to those DTs is he sends them out again. Oh, I think one's going to die right now. Never mind. So, by the time they notice... Let's see. It doesn't look like there was... Oh, no, yeah, he's got some units on the way, but not before they lose the command center.
Going down.
Yep.
And the barracks are also going to be going down.
I'm going to get rid of that siege tank before it goes into siege mode.
Here comes the opponent stalkers.
Yeah.
Well, look at his money, though. He has so many minerals.
Yeah.
He could just pump out all of the Marines.
I know.
Here's that DT coming back.
Oh my gosh, who knew? Yeah, that kind of ruined. And they sat there. I had no idea. And by then the siege tanks were up, so that was a good thing that he did. Oh my gosh, the DT. That actually probably did a lot of work. Yeah. He's got 2 of them. Goodness gracious. What are the kills on these things? 13 and 16. Probably those are probably your workers, but...
Yeah, probably. But still.
But still, I mean, he lost an entire expansion. the Protoss player didn't lose a whole lot. Mostly we just crippled the purple player, and I think he quit shortly after this. Oh yeah, the DTs take down my...
Bad on me for not silencing my phone.
Whatever, I've got a noisy puppy.
I can't even hear it.
Good.
Anyway, back to...
Nice! Good
casting.
call bringing in the observer for the Widow Mines. Oh, but the...
Yeah.
The tank!
That tank just... That's why I bring my mothership core in, because
Yeah.
take out these tanks. Doing a little bit of micro dance, like dancing him around.
Oof!
Very
Oof!
proud of that micro.
But he does have the air, just not close enough. Poorly positioned.
Yep, and then I got my zealots in there to take these out.
Yep.
I think this is getting pretty close to the beginning of the end, isn't it?
Now look at all these minerals that this... Yeah, it's almost a little more than halfway. Look at all these minerals that this Protoss player has. And I'm sitting on a bunch too, but I'm trying to expand to get some more workers going. So, oh, and he's got the Archon too.
Oh yeah, those Archons.
Yeah,
That's
they're just
something that
messing up.
I think that's what I'm gonna practice with next.
They're just messing up your day.
Practice with is get some Archons in there, because Archons are extremely powerful.
Yes, they are.
Especially he has +2 attack right now, or no, yeah, +2 attack on his ground.
Now this is funny. The Protoss player takes over the expansion that the Terran player lost.
Hey, you would do the same thing to me if that happened.
Especially since he's actually going to defend it. He's setting up some cannons.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think I'm able to take out this expansion when I do my second Nidus.
And that's probably why he was able to amass all the minerals and be able to come back later. But that's spoiler.
I mean, he did have a pretty good comeback. That was decent. He's a very well saturated expansion down here. This is running a little low, but he's still doing pretty good. Production is... Oh, he's spending so much on cannons, though, and they didn't even help him all that much.
Here comes the second Nidus Worm. Does he see
Yep.
it? He sees
oh,
the
but
Nidus
there's
Worm.
a cannon in a bad spot for me.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got almost 6,000 minerals and almost 3,000 gas. It's just...
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so much.
Granted, we probably have quite a bit as well. You have... Well, no, you're pretty low on the minerals, and I have 2,400 minerals, 2,000 gas. But I spend a lot of that on my switch to air, which is coming up pretty soon.
Yep.
See, and this doesn't do a whole lot because he detected it. So like whenever.
Well, the other thing is he's going to lose a lot of his units to all these Hydras that he's got. Now, is his guys even? No, yeah, he's upgraded them twice, and I haven't upgraded, which is something I need to work on. If I go land, I need to start upgrading them. So yeah, he does lose a good amount of units there, but it's still not doing any serious damage. He's got the resources, but
got a zealot stalker fight going on up here.
That's the other thing. He's still only got 4 gateways. He's got almost 6,000 gold and 4 gateways. That's the problem I run into. So I can't judge the guy too hard. That's why I play Zerg. But at least this game I was able to keep up my production. So here I go. I've got a hive coming up. Thought I should have made air by now. That's what I should have done. I don't think they were in our base once. I think they were on the defensive the whole time.
Yeah, I think we contained them pretty good.
And having having Zerglings at each expansion, vision on each of those made it very easy.
Is awesome. I mean, if look at Kyle's vision here, I mean, he has eyes on every single expansion.
Yep. And I didn't have eyes on one, and that was the one he expanded to, so it was very easy to tell where he went.
You have these Zerglings right here that helped you detect it later on.
Yes, that is correct, because he kind of just went past it. Yep, and this Terran player is out of expansions. What is he spending his minerals on? I don't understand.
He doesn't have any minerals to spend is the thing. I mean,
I know,
look at his main. His main's mined out. He doesn't have any other bases. He has nothing to spend it on.
So that floating command center that we found...
What's his main?
His main... Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
He probably had loaded a couple of SCVs into it.
Yeah. That's really funny. So no wonder he quit after that.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He doesn't have enough for a new
mining
one.
as a partner's expansion. That is not cool.
Jerk. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of options at this point, so...
And we're just amassing an army up. I think I've done my switch to air. Yep, I'm making some void rays.
Oh yeah, and you've got four stargates going.
4 stargates.
We're just rocking out those void rays.
And I
go 2 spires, one to advance to the greater spire, and the other one to get some research in there. Then once the greater spire's up, do research on that guy. And Corruptor's coming up soon, hopefully.
Well, this guy just got a couple. This guy also got the 4 stargate, and he's getting some void rays as well.
Where's all this? Oh, there they are. He's got 5 actually. He's just not building out of the 1.
He's got 5.
Yeah, he's got another one near his main.
Oh.
He's just not using
there
it.
it is.
Yep. And he's doing a couple void rays. I want to see when he comes out with those tempests. Now, honestly,
he needs a fleet
well,
beacon
wait,
first.
never mind. The five frickin' siege tanks at the gate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is funny.
Those are actually pretty easy to handle once I get all my void rays out.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you could have handled them with 1 void ray. So.
There's you spotted that with your.
Yep.
Yeah,
and he's got another.
He did have 5 SCVs loaded up into it.
Yep. So he did at least have
and here
that.
come my stalkers to deal with that.
See, okay, the interesting thing about this teal player is he's finally spent a lot of his gold making these void rays, or minerals rather, but his buddy's in trouble. He doesn't flinch,
His buddy
so he
is
quits.
supply blocked. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here goes all those guys. Yep, they're charged up.
Yep.
Just opening up the gates. Yep, and he's gone.
Built his base. Yeah, and this is when I realized that he floated his main over there, which is why he's being revealed.
Yep. And then here comes a whole bunch of zealots to deal with your void rays. Now, admittedly, you probably should have gone after the. Other you do. You do go after the stalkers.
Yeah.
You didn't. There wasn't really a win there. If you went after the stalkers, you would have lost. You do lose most of your.
Well, I lose all of my stalkers here, and I just have void rays. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm transitioning to air, so I just focus all of my money and all of my resources.
Meanwhile, all these Tempests and Void Rays come after my bases. And do I take one down? I don't think I even take one down. No, I do not. I'm going to lose this real quick. Luckily, I had been already planning on making... Oh yeah, I already had a whole bunch of Corruptors.
Has attempted...
Yeah. This was his chance to win this. The only problem was he took out my 4th expansion, my 4th out of 5 expansions, so not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
And you've got more
like I was
Void Rays
saying,
to handle.
Yeah, like I was saying, I have base up here and a base over here that I could have repopulated.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like he had no chance because his partner had left at this point.
Yeah. And my Corruptors do bonus versus massive, which Tempests are, so...
Yep.
And then he quits right there, so GG, well played. It's a pity that... I'm guessing he probably brought his partner along to teach him the ropes. So good for him, for teaching a noob. And they put up a good fight. I say that was an honorable game.
Yep.
Honorable game.